Put on a little weight since Texas.
I prefer to think of it as having grown more substantial.
You mean fat?
Cut.
25 years doesn't dull that tongue of yours.
25 years.
Last spring. Hard to believe, ain't it? Travis, Crockett, Bowie, all of them gone.
But not forgotten.
You remember that time you pulled that toothpick knife of yours on Bowie and you sliced the shirt right off your back?
But not before I cut him a necessity flap in his breeches.
You was wild. I never thought you were going to live long enough to get gray hair.
I never thought I'd grow so many. So, Lucius, I know you don't hold town life in the highest regard. What brings you to Sweetwater?
Well, a man can't pass through and say hello to an old friend without being asked why.
No prairie dog like you, not a chance. Won't have nothing to do with that map making the Army had me and the boys do a couple months back, would it?
Sorry, but my business in town is what they call military secret. You wouldn't want to go get me shot now, would you?
There was a time. But as the years go by, friends becomes a dwindling commodity.
She was right about me in towns, though. They do satisfy two a man's basic appetites. And food is only one of them. It was good seeing you, Teaspoon.
Good seeing you, prairie dog.
Hello, man.
Stay out of trouble. Might as well ask a horse to fly.
Hurry, he'll be back any minute. Someone's coming. I heard about you, Sarah.
Well, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Oh, really?
Who the hell are you?
No! Stop! Please, no! Don't hurt him! Please, stop!
Now,
Don't hurt him, please!
now that you have taken all the love-making out of me, what is your game? I'm waiting, son.
No! No, Jonas, no! Please, no!
Shut up! Just shut up!
It wasn't me, Grace, I swear.
Just get a hold of yourself. Do you hear me? Get a hold of yourself. I want you to go downstairs and you get Bo. Do you understand? Now go.
Is this what you're looking for?
Looks like a river.
What are we going to do with him?
Put that away. I'm running a brothel here, not a funeral parlor.
It's me, Grace. Bo. Want I should come in?
Take him out of here and lose him in some alley.
I guess Amy was too much for him, huh? He's dead, Grace. He's dead.
Dead drunk. And that's the way I want you to make it look when you both carry him out. Go on.
I'm sorry that I dropped him, Grace. I'm really sorry.
That's all right, Bo. He didn't feel a thing.
You boys gotta learn to quit that.
Quit what?
Hankering after things. It'll be the ruination of you.
What are you talking about, Teaspoon?
Ask and ye shall hear.
Here and here and here. I'm talking about things. Most people never get enough no matter how much they got. Case in point. You boys got everything you could possibly need, and here you are gawking and slavering over more. I'll tell you, it's like a disease. Pretty soon, your life ain't about living and people, it's about things. And after a while, your things ain't enough for you. So sure as I'm standing here, you'll hunger after somebody else's thing. And that is what causes war.
We was just admiring the saddle, Teaspoon.
That was a pretty nice looking saddle, isn't it?
Help, please!
Oh, no, you don't.
Stop, please! No! Stop! You're hurting me!
Excuse me.
James.
I paid my money.
Stop.
You got no right. No!
Thanks.
It's my pleasure.
What's the trouble here?
There's no trouble, Grace. My new friend here.
Jimmy.
Jimmy just took care of it.
Where the hell have you been, Bo?
Oh, I was just getting something to eat.
You're always getting something to eat. It looks like I could use more professional help around here. What do you say, handsome? Want a job? The pay's not bad, and there are certain benefits.
The offer's tempting, ma'am, but I already got a job.
Too bad. If you ever change your mind, the offer stands.
Jimmy, we're waiting. You know how boys are. Always finding trouble.
I gotta go.
Come back soon. You're welcome anytime.
Ma'am.
I think she likes you.
Of course she does. It's her job. For the right price, she'll like you even more. What's that supposed to do? Let that guy beat on her?
Well, sometimes it comes with the territory.
Still don't make it right. She is a lady, you know.
That was the night.
I know that, Emma. But like you always say, folks is folks.
Never mind what I say. Besides, we don't pay you enough to fancy a woman like that.
Well, I've been saving up.
What brings you out here?
I got business with Teaspoon, Emma. Will you excuse us, please?
Certainly.
What's the matter, son?
Lucius Corcoran was found dead yesterday. He'd been stabbed.
Damn. Sorry, Marshal, we go back a long way. His dying wouldn't have anything to do with that map making we was doing on the Pawnee River, would it?
More than likely. That Teaspoon, what I'm about to tell you has to be kept in the strictest confidence.
It sounds like Army talk. What the hell's going on?
Well, I guess you know the Plains Indians have been acting up some lately. Well, the Army's worried about what could happen if the tribes united went on a warpath. So they buried cache of guns, powder, and artillery in a secret underground location not far from here.
On that location's what got Lucius killed, huh?
Washington says he didn't know anything about it, but they think a map he was carrying might have fallen into the wrong hands.
And whose hands would those be?
Oh, a woman by the name of Grace Rollins. She runs the new cat house on the edge of town.
Grace Rollins?
You know her?
Not personally. I know of her. You want to tell me what in the name of God a woman like that wants for the heavy artillery?
Well, that arsenal's worth a fortune, Teaspoon.
So peddling flesh ain't her true calling, is that it?
Your guess is as good as mine. Now, I know this ain't easy, Teaspoon, but When was the last time you saw Lucius Corcoran?
Town a couple of days ago.
Did he have any business at Grace Rollins' place? Teaspoon?
Huh? Knowing Lucius wouldn't surprise me none.
Well, did he tell you anything that might help us track his killers?
I can recall we was mostly talking about old times is all.
Well, your riders cover a lot of ground. If they come across anything unusual, like prospectors in an unlikely place or a large group of wagons, anything like that, you let me know right away.
Be glad to, Sam.
Thanks. Teaspoon? Real sorry about your friend.
So am I. Bye, prayer dog. Ain't too many of us left.
I think I'm finally getting somewhere. Yes, that's it.
How's it going?
Very well, thank you.
You matched it?
Our information was accurate. The arsenal is buried on the bed of the Pawnee River, about, 20 miles from here.
Grace, if it's buried under the river, then how are you going to get at it?
Don't worry, sweetheart. The river's been dry for years. Hardesty, Otis, you take these and ride out there. Don't touch anything. If the arsenal's there, we'll take wagons and clear it out tomorrow. Our biggest haul yet.
Be back in a minute.
Don't go in there, Jimmy.
And why not?
Last time a friend of mine went in there, he'd come out dead.
Probably because he was too old to handle it.
He was stabbed to death.
Sorry.
No more than me. Let's go.
I'll catch up with you in a minute.
Hear what I said? I don't want you going in there.
I heard you, but I'm on my own time.
When you signed on with the Express, you agreed not to discredit the company.
I ain't going to discredit the company. I'm just going to say hello to it.
Hobnobbing with trash like that is a discredit to the company. Son, I'm just trying to help you.
Give me some room.
All right. Coming or not?
Seating him. You know Jimmy.
Yeah.
What brings you here?
Oh, just visiting?
Job's still open if you're interested.
You never know, I may need it.
Violet? Violet's good company. You be real nice to the gentleman, honey. Don't you want to know what the job is? Wild Bill. I asked around about you. They say you're good with a gun.
Well, they say a lot of things.
They also say you're a hothead.
This don't look like Sunday school.
Don't get me wrong. I'm a bit on the wild side myself.
So anyway, when this dam pops more leaks than he's got fingers, this here Dutch boy's got himself a hell of a predicament. Anyone want to hear how he gets out of it?
Where's the meat?
Where you been, Jimmy?
I've been around.
You all right?
Never better.
You know, I didn't appreciate your attitude back in town.
Like I said before, as long as I do my work, what I do in my spare time, and how I feel about it ain't none of your business.
Jimmy, what the hell's gotten into you?
Nothing. Just waking up is all.
You got no call talking to Teaspoon like that.
Oh, golly, that's what I'd expect coming from you, kid.
What's that supposed to mean?
Never mind.
No, really, I want to know.
All right? It ain't just you. It's all of you. Look at yourselves. Risking your lives every day, busting your butts for what? The pay? You know as well as I do what that amounts to. He treats us like children and wants us to thank him for it. Well, I'm sorry, because I ain't gonna do it. And if any of you had any backbone, you wouldn't either.
I don't know what's come over you, but I don't believe you mean that.
What's the matter, kid? The truth hurt?
Jimmy, for God's sakes, look around you. We're your family. Doesn't that mean anything?
That's a laugh. All I see is a bunch of sheep.
Damn it, that's enough!
What's the matter, Brody? You want to come after me? Is that what you want to do? Come on.
Oh, yeah?
I'm waiting.
Settle down! Settle down!
Yeah,
I don't know what the hell's the matter with you, but I don't like it. Maybe all this Wild Bill stuff's gone to your head. I don't know. But it's pretty clear. You don't belong here no more.
What are you saying, Teaspoon?
I'm saying you're fired. Now get out. I said get out.
Jimmy.
Emma. If he's going to come back, it's going to be the way he was, or not at all.
Right. Call. All red. Too bad. I win.
I'm sorry, mister, but you lose.
Sonny, where I come from, a full house beats a flush.
Last time I looked, there was only one king of spades to a deck. Deal him out.
My pleasure.
I hate to cheat my mind so much, he just wasn't any good at it.
Oh, Jimmy, you and I are going to get along just fine.
Yeah. Well, it pays through the one.
Oh, excuse me.
There's plenty more where that came from.
Hello, Lou.
Fancy duds.
Oh, thank you. Ain't you out past your bedtime?
When you walked out last night, you stepped on a few toes.
And you came all the way over here just to tell me that.
I came to ask you to think about what you're doing. It may not be too late.
I suppose Teaspoon feels the same as you. Thanks.
If we all talk to him, he'll change his mind.
Now, I'm done talking.
You don't belong here.
Lou, I don't belong anywhere. This is as good a job as any, and it does have some advantages.
Jimmy, please come back.
Come back to what? A hard bunk, eating dust for wages, never a thank you? Well, thank you, but this is more my style.
Sonny, this is a place of business. Either have a drink, take a hand of cards, or get out.
When I'm finished,
Bo, show the boy out.
Put him down. I'll kill him, Grace.
Bo?
Tell him not to point that gun no more at me.
Leave it alone, Bo.
Better keep him away from me.
Don't worry about Bo. He does what I tell him. It's me you have to worry about.
Are you sure we got the right place?
Well, it sure looks like it.
Well, then this map must be wrong.
Well, either that or it's deeper. 50 cannon, 1,000 carbines, 500 kegs of powder. Where the hell is it?
Well, it's got to be here someplace. You want to double back? Maybe there's another spot down the wash that looks like this.
I wouldn't want to tell Grace we weren't here, unless we was sure we was right. Hey there, old timer.
Hey, you been out here long?
Long enough.
Did you find anything interesting?
Depends on what you call interesting.
That canteen there. Where'd you get that?
Come on, Zach.
Man asked you a question, mister.
Jimmy, you shouldn't have bought this for me.
Why not? It's my money.
Grace would be mad if she knew. I think she likes you.
Well, you know, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
What's that?
Your name.
You know, it's Sparrow.
I'm sorry, but I just can't call you that.
That's the name Grace gave me when I first came to work for her.
It doesn't suit you, you know? Well, what is it?
It's Amy.
Amy. Well, it's nice to meet you, Amy. Must not be much sin in the world, because there sure are a lot of stones being cast.
Jimmy, you've got to get away from Grace while you still can.
Why, Amy?
Listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. It's too late for me, but you've still got a chance. You don't know Grace. The things she's done and the things she's capable of. Please, get away.
Whoa, whoa. Well, look who it is. Hold this.
forget it, Cody. It's not the Jimmy we knew.
Jimmy, I'd like to talk to you, alone. Whatever you got to say, she can hear it.
All right. I don't want to sound high and mighty, but the simple truth is you acted like an ass last night. For the life of me, I can't figure out why.
That's what you wanted to tell me?
That, and if me and the others did something to cause a grudge, well, we sure would like to know about it, Jimmy.
Go home, Cody. Come on, darling. Let's get out of here.
This is a waste of time. You didn't know nothing.
Well, he had that army canteen.
So?
Well, that mule of his couldn't travel more than 10 miles a day. He picked this up this morning like he said, and it can't be too far.
Well,
I just about given up on the two of you.
Grace, we were just taking a walk.
I don't pay you to walk, Sparrow.
I'm sorry. Jimmy. Remember what I said.
Your name, Rose.
You shouldn't waste your time on that sort.
On what sort should I waste my time on?
You have to know where your interests lie. I have big plans for you. For both of us. If you play your cards right.
What's the matter, Cody? Meal ain't been invented you didn't hunger for.
You know what the matter is.
Hiccup? We've been all over that subject. No use in rehashing it again.
Maybe not, Teaspoon. But I think you're talking out of both sides of your mouth.
Now, William, we all care about Jimmy, but I want
It's
you
all
to...
right, Emma. Seems we got a pot on the stove. Best we take the lid off before it boils over. Now, you were saying?
I just don't see why, if I get Jimmy to apologize, you still won't take him back.
Cody, you're a good friend. And I know what you're feeling. Fact is, I got some of them same feelings myself toward the boy.
Like I said, since you're always talking about things like forgiveness, how come you can't bring yourself to do it?
Well, it ain't as cut and dried as it looks, Ike. Jimmy got himself in with some bad company, and he done it out of choice. Thing is, I always hope my boys would grow up straight, that you'd all make the right choices. I also feared that maybe one or two of you fall by the wayside. Seems like that's what's happened here. I knew he was wild. Guess he's got a little bit of me in him. I thought I was teaching him control. Guess I was wrong.
You know what gets me about you, Teaspoon? Even when you're wrong, you're right.
Come in.
You wanted to see me, Grace?
Come here, Jimmy.
Something you want to talk about?
Your future.
Oh, I usually don't think that far ahead.
Maybe it's time that you did. Tell me something, Jimmy. You like working for me?
I don't have any complaints so far.
I've been waiting a long time for someone like you. You don't have to always be a hired hand. We're a lot alike, Jimmy. You're tough, and you're smart. You're a bit inexperienced. We could be very good together. What?
Otis and Hardesty are back, Grace. Remember, you asked me to tell you.
Remember, Marshal, it's imperative that Corcoran's map not fall into the wrong hands.
Well, do you want my deputy to continue watching the Rollins woman?
No, I'll take it from here. The Army appreciates your cooperation, Marshal.
It's been a pleasure, Colonel Brown.
Mr. Brown, please, Marshal.
Right, Mr. Brown.
Okay, good night, then.
Good night.
Sorry, Miss Rollins. We, searched 10 miles up that wash, but,
There's a lot of good hiding places up there.
There were very few markings on that map. I wonder if it was complete.
Tracy, the Army sent someone after Cochran. He's been poking around town asking questions.
Who is he?
Name's Brown. He's a colonel, but he's out of uniform.
How do you know he's Army?
I saw him about a year ago. He was in uniform, then all spit and polish. Career man. That kind never leaves.
You and Bogo talked to him. Part of the map is missing. He may have it.
Bo, let's go have some fun.
There is one other possibility. That older gentleman that runs the Pony Express, what's his name?
Teaspoon Hunter.
He was a good friend of Corcoran's. My source in Washington tells me that sometimes the Army uses the Pony Express to scout out locations for the depots. Jimmy, were you ever a part of anything like that?
Yeah, we did some map making out on the Pawnee, but nothing real scientific.
I want you to go to the Pony Express station. Take the boys with you. Get Mr. Hunter to trust you again and bring him back here. Is that all right?
The hell, I don't know him anything. Come on, boys. Grace, he did save my life once. He doesn't have to get hurt, does he?
Don't worry. All I want's information.
Then he's yours.
What's the matter?
I think my horse picked up a stone.
I hope you ain't too, partial to that teaspoon, fella.
What are you talking about?
When Grace wants information from somebody, she usually has Bo talk to him.
And when Bo's finished.
Your mount looks all right. Let's go.
Why don't you boys get down?
What do you mean?
We ain't going nowhere.
And don't do anything stupid.
What happened to you?
Those fools you sent me with nearly got me killed.
And your friend?
I just about had Teaspoon talked into coming when Hardesty got antsy and forced a fight. Look, I'm lucky to be alive. We're 4 express riders, and obviously those boys handled themselves quite well.
Otis and Hardesty?
Dead. Look, Grace, I barely got out myself.
Well, thanks, Jimmy. You better go and get that cleaned up.
Well, I guess we're lucky we sent him.
Maybe.
Jimmy, you in there?
I hate this.
Jimmy. Jimmy.
Get all our men in every wagon you can find. We're going to take that arsenal.
What if the colonel was lying?
Bo,
And your boy here, Carl?
let me take care of him.
I'm sure you will.
Next.
Thank you, ma'am. But I got a previous engagement. By any chance, could you tell me which room Jimmy Hickok's in?
Last one on the right.
Thank you.
It's no accounting for taste.
Jimmy, it's me! Cody, what the heck are you doing here?
I came for you. You gotta get out of here. I know you're wild, and I respect that and all, but you don't belong here. Now get your stuff and let's go.
And what if I don't want to?
Then we'll have to slug it out, I guess.
Oh, I don't know how to explain this, Cody. You see, I wasn't really fired. It was all kind of an act, you know what I mean?
An act? Why?
So I could get hired on here.
It wouldn't have anything to do with something called the Arsenal, would it?
Who told you about that?
I heard the Rollins woman talking about it outside. Now, what's going on, Jimmy?
What'd she say? This is important, Cody.
I don't know. Something about a colonel and how they're going to get a bunch of wagons and empty it out before sunup. Now, what's going on?
You hear where they're headed?
No.
All right. Let's go.
Jimmy, where are we going? Won't tell me what the heck's going on?
Later.
Who's he?
Must be Colonel Brown. He's an Army investigator.
Looks like a grizzly got at him.
Next thing to it. It's okay. I ain't one of them. I know about Lucius Corcoran, and I'm trying to help. This here's one of my friends. Hold on, Colonel. We'll get help.
Tell Marshal Pawnee. Gotta stop her.
Colonel, where? Where on Pawnee Flats?
Base of Medicine Rock.
Medicine Rock.
Let me guess. That's the grizzly.
Stay there.
If I were you, I'd do like he says. Kind of worries me when a pointed gun don't bother a man.
This one goes between the eyes.
What are you looking for under there? Cody, watch
That's it.
I'm coming, Cody.
Squeeze the life out of me.
Jimmy. I liked you. We could have worked well together. It's a pity it has to come to this.
Jimmy, you'd better hurry. Simpkins has a group of wagons heading toward the Pawnee River.
Cody, look at the sheriff. You gonna be all right?
I'll be fine. It's you I'll worry about.
You're a good woman, Amy. Don't Don't ever let anybody else tell you any different.
Sam, you boys look like you painted yourselves with honey and went into a bear's den.
Something like that. Sam, Jonas Simpkins is heading toward the Pawnee River to dig up that army arsenal.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
What about Grace Rawlins?
Dead. So is Colonel Brown.
Do you know where it is?
Medicine Rock, but we'll need some help.
We'll get the boys.
If they're still talking to me.
Somebody want to tell me what the heck's going on here?
Let's get some help on that cannon over here. Easy with that powder. What's got those carbines and grease back?
Y'all be careful with that gunpowder, you hear? Let's move those rifles. Hurry up, boys, get those cannons loaded.
Where's the man? Let's get it loaded.
They're loading up.
So hoping there wasn't going to be this many. I don't want to get you kids in this kind of mess.
Not much else you could have done, Sam. 2 days ride to the nearest army post.
Man, let's get it loaded.
Cody. See that powder keg in front of the lead wagon?
All right.
Think you could hit it with that hawking of yours?
On my worst day.
All right, do it.
I think we made him mad, Sam.
They're ready down.
Fire!
They're reloading.
Ain't no fair fight with a gun like that.
Better do something quick, Sam. They got the range.
How far do you think that field piece is?
350, 400 yards.
We got nothing to lose but trying.
Fire powder!
Woo-hoo-hoo! Lay down your weapons, or the next one will hit the powder magazine.
I can't believe you, Mr. Spoon. You and Jimmy working for the Army all along? Why didn't you tell us?
Well, I'm sorry, but there's too much at stake. One slip from any and Jimmy could have been killed. People like this, best to keep everybody in the dark.
Yeah, so why on earth did you pick this hothead?
Grace offered me a job, remember? It was a chance we couldn't pass up.
So all that stuff you said about teaspoon us was just an act?
Well, maybe not all of it.
I knew he was bluffing all along.
Right, Cody.
I don't know whether you boys have heard, but the Army may give Mr. Hickok here and yours truly a medal.
Pretty crazy.
Oh, shoot, teaspoon.
Excuse me.
Super dog.
I'll see you soon. Don't hold your breath.
Look at this, Cody. Beautiful, ain't it? Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. You know, kid, there's something they didn't warn us about when we signed on for this job. Boredom. Come on, let's go. You want to make Fort Laramie for supper, we best get a move on. Bet you we can get a meal there. Prosperity. Got a nice ring to it, don't you think?
I don't know.
Come on, kid. We could be there in an hour. Besides, after the ride we just made to St. Joe, we owe it to ourselves. Afternoon. The ground must be mighty interesting around here. It seems that's all anyone's paying any mind to.
Here you go, Monty.
What happened to you?
Wind was kicking up in the salt flats. When are the kid and Cody coming back anyway?
Saturday.
What's the matter, Lou? Double duty ain't your idea of a good time?
Yeah, me too. Says next time Teaspoon sends some special couriers to St. Joe, he's volunteering.
Gonna have to fight me first.
I'll take winner.
Come on, boys, it's ready.
This I gotta see.
What?
Craig came in from Chicago today.
Teaspoon says it's gonna make the horse absolute.
Obsolete.
Whatever.
Just arrived this morning, all the way from Scotland. As soon as I read about it, I knew we had to have one.
What is it?
Boys, this here is a velocipede. It's gonna change the world as we know.
What's it do?
Takes a body from point A to point B. It speeds up to 14 miles per hour. How? Ain't figured that out yet. I think it has something to do with this wheel.
Well, now ain't that a sight for sore eyes?
What about supper?
It's still early. Come on, let's have a look-see.
I don't know. I ain't much in the mood.
Oh, if I had to wait for that, I'd die of thirst. Come on, kid. What harm will it do? You coming?
Well, just don't lose all your money, all right? Remember.
I know, I'm buying supper. Just to show you I'm a man of my word, I'll even let you hold my money. Hey, let's go. Bartender, be any trouble to pour us a couple sarsaparillas?
That'll be $2.
$2? Wait a minute. Pay him, kid. Thank you. Enjoy it. It's over 500 miles of hard riding in that glass. Worth every inch. Just give me a minute to talk it over with my friend here.
I'll be waiting.
Another 500 miles?
Well over 1,000.
That about clears you out, doesn't it?
Well, of course there's...
Not a chance.
Oh, come on, kid. You said she liked you, too.
That's nice, but I'm hungry and you owe me a meal.
Next time you need a favor, don't bother asking me.
Meet me in the cafe in an hour.
Side girls drink?
I'd like to, ma'am, but these prices...
Oh, come on, what's a little drink?
I'm sorry, but I can't.
Ned? I'm Tulsa. So, what brings a nice-looking boy like you into a place like this?
Well, ma'am, truth be told, I'm a Pony Express rider. Me and my friend were just riding back to Sweetwater from St. Joe when we saw the sign on the trail.
Sure, you got a lucky look about you. Let's say we're going to try to win you some money.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I can't do that either.
You're a tough one, aren't you? Well, I tell you what, you come with me for good luck, and I'll try. Can't hurt, can it?
I guess not.
Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
Odd or even? You look pretty even to me. Even it is. We won!
9, and the winner is 9. Pay 9.
What?
Wait a minute, mister. The number was 20. Now give the lady your winnings.
The results stand. Place your bets for the next spin.
You can't do that. Give me that. You're hurting my arm.
Let go of her arm, mister. I said let go. You all right, man?
I'm fine.
Excuse me. I'm DeForest Whitcomb, proprietor of this establishment.
Good.
The lady bet even, and it came up odd. When I cleared the table, she attempted to reclaim her bet. I tried to intercede, and the gentleman struck me.
Now, that's not the way it happened, and you know it.
Sheriff, how do you recommend we handle this?
Well, Mr. Whitcomb, I think it's a simple case of assault. I think a few days in jail might do him some good.
What? Mr. Whitcomb, it wasn't his fault.
Tulsa, I don't want to have to haul you in, too. Deputies.
Wait a minute, I didn't do nothing. This is crazy.
Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Place your bets.
Cody, am I glad to see you?
Something I can do for you?
He's a friend of mine. It okay if I talk to him?
Put your gun on the table. You got 2 minutes. I'm watching.
Thank you. It's the last place I expected to find you. What happened?
I hit a guy who was cheating. Bullying a lady at the saloon. Next thing I knew, they were hauling me in.
Now what?
I don't know. I'm in for 5 days.
5 days. Kid.
You think I like it?
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. There's not much you can do. Go back and tell Teaspoon. Tell him it wasn't my fault. If I'm lucky, maybe he won't fire me.
He won't fire you. Probably have you riding double duty for the next 10 years.
Time's up.
You gonna be all right?
I can handle 5 days. I'll see you next week.
Watch yourself.
Hey, Cody. You still owe me supper. What's so funny?
You? That little friend of yours?
I have another friend, Sheriff. A United States Marshal. And when I get out of here, I'm gonna make damn sure he hears about this.
About what?
I don't know. But there's something funny going on here.
You know, boy, I don't think I like your attitude.
Yeah, well, your face don't do much for me either.
Was that right? You just talked yourself into some real trouble.
Jessup, McAllister, get in here.
Our boy here's gonna do some hard time.
Wait a minute, where are you taking me?
We'll find out soon enough.
No, boy. Come on, settle down. Let go of me. That ain't gonna do you no good now. Get that door. Say hello to your new friend there, cowboy.
Look, I don't know what y'all are in here for, but as far as I'm concerned, this is a big mistake.
Shut up. Go to sleep.
You don't understand. I don't belong here.
And we do?
I didn't mean it like that. It's just that I didn't do anything.
Thought I told you to shut up.
It's nice.
You better get some sleep. Morning comes fast around here.
Wonder what Kid and Cody are doing now.
Probably sitting around a fire, sipping coffee and cooking bacon, laughing at us.
So you're the new boy, huh? Rise and shine. Morning work detail. Everybody up. Let's go. Let's go.
I was hoping this was all a bad dream.
It is. Come on, let's go. Keep moving. Come on, boys. Time to go to work. Move it. Come on, pick it up! Come on, pick it up!
Maybe I was seeing things, but I could have sworn I saw you digging a tunnel last night.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'd like that. Like this. Thanks. Got a name? Richard? Richard Elliott. They call me the kid. What are you in here for, Richard? The original complaint was resisting due process.
Due process, that's a good one, don't you think? That was a year ago.
It was a year ago? You've been here ever since?
Oh, I've been here most of my life. This was my father's mine. In the old days when prosperity lived up to its name. Before Whitcomb came along and bought the bank that held loans on every business in town.
I don't understand.
When his thugs came to foreclose, my father fought back and was killed. I went to the sheriff seeking justice, and I ended up here.
How come no one ever stopped him?
He bought protection from powerful people. After that, everyone who opposed him either ended up dead or had a sudden change of heart.
And this is how he keeps folks in line?
It is rather effective, don't you think?
No talking. Get back to work.
Welcome to Hard Time, kid.
Okay, let me go. Nope, I ain't got no speed. Let me go. Nope. Gotta be 14 miles per hour. Whoa. Okay, let me go. Let him go.
He's good at that. Hey!
Whoa, Ike. Whoa, Ike.
Whoa! Can't reach the steroids! Hey! Don't let go! Don't let go! I can't reach the steroids!
Telling you boys, you gotta work the treadle. It's that simple. Now, who's next? Marshall? Emma?
Oh, not me, Mr. Spoon.
Step aside. What are you laughing at? This thing does what Teaspoon says it'll do, and you're out of a job. All right, giddy up.
Hey, Jimmy, how you got her? All right. Let her go. Turn me around. Let her go. Okay. Bring her on home. Hey, look at me. You're good, Jimmy.
Faster, Jimmy, faster!
Ride her. Well, this ain't so hard. Get it up to speed.
Jimmy!
Jimmy!
Well, that ain't so hard, Teaspoon, is it? Let's try again.
Now hurry it up.
What you so happy about?
I was just thinking that my friend ought to get back to Sweetwater by tomorrow. A few days after that, they'll start wondering what happened and come looking for me.
They know that?
Sheriff does.
Be careful.
Why? Damn it, you said be careful. Why?
Tell him.
Men who are on the tail end of their sentences have a strange way of getting in deep. Especially outsiders.
What's his name, anyway?
Hinton.
Hinton. Hinton, would it be all right if I troubled you with another question?
Go to hell.
Tulsa, Whitcomb wants to see you.
It's open.
You wanted to see me, Mr. Whitcomb?
Yes. Would you mind terribly scrubbing my back, Tulsa? Please? Excellent.
Let me help.
Go inside. Take the dirt from Little Hawk and hand it back to me.
You want me to go in there? I know, dumb question.
As soon as the first person makes it across, the next one goes. Who's going first?
What about Richard?
No, I can't, kid. Whitcomb's got my wife, Tulsa. He'd kill her if I escaped.
I suggest you hurry.
Draw.
Good luck.
Hey, kid. Sorry I gave you such a hard time.
Don't worry about it. Let's get out of here.
What do you want, Mr. Wickham?
Come around here, please. Tulsa? Look at me. You know, if I were to argue on your dear husband's behalf, it's possible I could convince the sheriff to expedite his release, if you were willing to do something for me.
What?
Oh, come, my dear. Need I really be more explicit?
Quiet, or you dead.
Take him to the smokehouse.
What about the Indian?
I'll take care of him.
Well, look at here what just popped out of the ground.
Yeah.
Hitting that you?
Well, now, looks like we've got us a killer here. Caught him in the act.
Hope you like our little arrangement here, boy. 'Cause you're going to be spending the rest of your born days here.
Damn you.
Slack it!
Got a friend for you, boys. Name's Davidge. Tried stealing tobacco from Mr. Whitcomb's store.
Crazy! I didn't do nothing!
He didn't do nothing.
Why, you let go! Let go of me! Shut up and relax. I'm trying to help you. Get back to work.
What kind of crazy place is this?
About as crazy as they come. Just do like the man says.
Water!
Oops. Sorry.
Rider coming.
Cody!
Hey there, Cody.
Thanks, Zach.
Hey,
Where's the kid, Cody?
He's all right, Lou. That's the good news. The bad news is he's in jail.
What'd he do, steal candy?
No, he punched some guy out in the saloon. Said he was cheating a lady. Got himself 5 days for the trouble.
Well, that sure sounds like the kid.
And where was you, Mr. Cody, when the kid was doing his gentlemanly duty in this here saloon? Huh?
Well, let's just say I was, I was sort of preoccupied, Teaspoon. Happened in a little town called Prosperity, about 4 hours the other side of Fort Laramie. Funny place, too.
What do you mean, funny?
Well, there was a sign outside of town saying how friendly it was. Now, there's a lot in this world I don't know, but I do know friendly. And if it's one thing this town wasn't, that'd be it. It was like everyone was afraid.
Afraid of what?
I couldn't say. I just know something definitely wasn't right.
Cody, was the kid in trouble?
Yeah, 5 days ain't so bad.
That ain't what I'm talking about.
I wish I could say no, Teaspoon, but I just can't be sure. I've been thinking about it the whole ride back.
Any ideas, Mr. Spoon?
Now, hold on. I seen a drover by the hotel in town the other day. Seems he worked that part of the country.
I think the real reason is we always thought someone else would come along and take care of it, but by the time we realized no one would, it was too late.
That's the craziest story I ever heard.
Well, now you're part of it.
What's with him? He loco something?
No more than the rest of us. He wouldn't talk, so they beat him up.
Kid.
What?
You asleep?
No, not anymore.
Can we talk?
What is it?
Since Hinton died, I can't sleep.
If Tulsa
hadn't agreed to work for Whitcomb, I'd have been dead a long time ago. I couldn't take a chance on that tunnel. It was too dangerous. I told Hinton that, but tried to convince him. He wouldn't listen.
What are you talking about, Richard?
Nothing. Go to sleep, kid.
You know, it's funny you should ask me about that. Same thing happened to one of my wranglers. He goes into the general store to buy a plug of tobacco. Next thing I know, they're running him off to jail for trying to steal it.
Well, did he?
He was a new man. I didn't much know him. Sure raised a hell of a ruckus, though. Swore up and down he was innocent. But the sheriff had a couple of witnesses, so there weren't much I could do.
Say, how long did they lock him up for?
5 days, I think it was. Yeah, that's right, 5 days. I say something wrong?
No, thank you very much.
Yeah.
We gotta go after him, Sam.
Hell, I'll go with you, and I'll stop at Fort Laramie on the way. If there is something funny going on, Territorial Governor's office might know about it.
Hey, don't I get some?
2 days on the job and you're thirsty? Guess we just gotta toughen you up, son.
Not so tough now, are you, Cowboy? Back to work.
Leave me alone.
How you doing?
Get away from me.
Ease up. You'll never make it like this.
Go to hell.
Yeah. I already been there.
Tulsa?
Richard, please. I did it for you. I did it for both of us. Please believe me.
No talking to the president.
All right, Mr. Burke, the ladies with me. Why, Mr. Elliot, what a coincidence bumping into you here. I have good news. Your wife has arranged for your imminent release, haven't you, my dear?
I don't understand.
You know, Richard, you don't mind my calling you Richard, do you? It's really quite remarkable how much you and I have in common. At one time, your family owned most of this town, and now I do. And in a similar vein, once you shared Tulsa's bed. And now, well, all I can say is you were a very fortunate fellow. Come, my dear.
Rich, are you okay? Get away from me, kid. I said, get away.
Wonder how the kid's doing.
Don't worry, Lou. On him, he should be fine. Now, if it's Jimmy, on the other hand...
He'd have been hung by now.
Don't shoot! It's me, Sam.
What'd you find out, Sam?
Nothing definite. But the governor's office has had some complaints about that town last couple of years. You know, shopkeepers being run out of business, that kind of thing. But that ain't all.
What else?
Seems a few drifters and settlers passing through that part of the territory kind of disappeared. The governor's office sent in a man to investigate. He was due back yesterday. But as of 3 hours ago, he hadn't shown up.
Don't worry, Lou. Kid can take care of himself.
Yeah.
Richard? Oh, no.
The guards knew about Hinton's escape plans all along. But they knew he'd never talk, so they worked on me. I'm sorry you got caught up in this nightmare, and for the terrible injustice I've caused you. I haven't the right to ask your forgiveness, only your understanding. Meanwhile, I pray that whatever world I've gone to is better than the one I've left behind. Your friend, Richard.
Get to work! You know what to do!
Hey, kid, ease up. You're working too hard.
Go to hell.
Already did. Thanks.
Hey, you two! Shut up! Get to work!
Well, it's quite a surprise.
What happened to Richard?
Now, is that any way to say hello?
I asked you a question.
Yeah, I guess you did.
Tell me, damn you, where is he? Something happened, didn't it? You bastard.
Well, I wouldn't feel too bad. Mr. Whitcomb likes you.
Oh, my God. What have I done?
Yes?
Mr. Whitcomb, I think you ought to take a look outside.
What is it, Ned?
See what you're talking about, Cody. This place gives me the chills.
Sheriff, I'm U.S. Marshal Sam Kane out of Sweetwater.
Cal Limley, what brings you way out here, Marshal?
Well, you arrested a boy here a few days ago for fighting in the saloon. Came to check on him. These are some friends of his.
Yeah, I remember you.
Where is he?
Should be on his way home. Man served his time, Marshal. I released him. You released him? Yeah, must have been about 7 o'clock this morning. It's in the books here if you'd like to take a look at it.
Yeah, please. Seems to be in order.
He didn't happen to mention where he was headed, did he? No, he didn't.
Well, thanks, Sheriff. Sorry to trouble you.
No trouble at all. No trouble at all.
Come on, boys. We've taken up enough of the man's time. Oh, by the way, Sheriff, there's another man who got in trouble here a few days ago. It's a cowhand, got caught stealing tobacco. You got any idea what happened to him?
Must be some mistake, Marshal. I don't recall that.
That's probably some other town.
Yeah, probably was.
Well, thanks again for your help.
You bet.
Sam? Something's wrong here. If the sheriff released the kid this morning like he said, we'd have crossed paths somewhere between Fort Laramie and the turnoff.
I know.
He's still here.
Is that where he got in trouble?
That's the place, all right.
Well, I don't know about you boys, but I'm getting mighty thirsty.
I'm going to now. All bets placed. Here we go. Number 2, red.
Excuse me. I was in here a couple days ago with a friend of mine. You remember that?
Never seen you before in my life, friend.
What? But I was just...
You heard me. Now, what'll you have?
Here you are.
Nothing.
Place your bets, boys.
Whatever you do, don't look at me. You friends with that boy that was here the other day?
Do you know where he's at?
Your friend's in a lot of trouble.
drop your weapons and release your prisoners.
Please.
Hold it.
Come on, we ain't got all day.
I never thought I'd be so glad to see you guys.
Unlock them. All right, hurry up with those chains. Come on. Hurry up, get the chains off. One of you men named Roy Davidge?
That'll be me.
Territorial governor sends his regards.
Yeah, well, I got some things to tell him, too.
He ain't the only one.
You look awful, kid.
Had better weeks.
Come on, let's get out of here. Get out! Get out of the way! Yeah! Get him! Don't let him get away! Nobody move! Watch him. He's dead. Looks like his neck's broke.
Can't say I'm sorry.
Let's get you to a doctor.
Wake up! Sheriff! Everybody all right?
Yeah. Hey, kid, where you going?
Someone I gotta see.
Going somewhere?
Tulsa. Don't be stupid. There's plenty here for both of us.
I know.
Marshal, on your way back to Sweetwater, you tell the governor I'm going to be staying on it for a few days till they elect a permanent sheriff.
Well, I think I know just the man for the job.
Yeah, I gotta admit, the thought did cross my mind.
Good luck.
He's a tough little guy, ain't he? Take care of yourself, Roy.
Go to hell, kid.
Sorry, I already been there.
Hey, kid, wait. You weren't gonna leave without saying goodbye, were you?
Be good, Tulsa.
You too, kid. Oh, and thanks. I love you.
Friendly little town, don't you think?
Cody, do me a favor. The next time you get bored, let's go look at rocks or something.
Tough ride, eh?
Had worse.
There's stew and a dry bunk waiting for you. I'll feed you, hog.
Thanks.
You going to deal them or just shuffle them? How about 2 bits on the next hand?
You owe me 6 already.
Okay, double or nothing.
Come on in. Game's hot.
So's the water. Look like you could use it.
No. I don't think so. Thanks anyway.
Kids.
Like last time. Be quiet. Be quiet. Quiet. Listen, you're going to get me that angry if you keep looking at me. I don't want you to look. Go away. Just a moment. What seems to be the trouble?
Get out. That'll be the last time you beat up on one of my ladies.
Well, I wouldn't worry about it.
I run a classy place here. Your money don't interest me.
Doesn't it? There'll be more next time.
I'll be watching for you.
Good day.
I'd like to see that dress, please.
It's genuine lace, all the way from Paris. You have exquisite taste, young man. She'll love it.
I'm sure she will.
Top of the stairs to your left, son. Enjoy your stay.
Thanks. Oh, and mister, could you set me up a hot bath with plenty of towels?
Right away, sir.
Excuse me. But I believe it would be much more flattering if the hat was tilted slightly to the left.
You do.
Get through, put him around back.
That is better.
better, but not quite. May I?
Okay.
No, hold still now. Yeah, no. I think that does it. Turn around. Much better. Tyler DeWitt, at your service. And you are?
Louise?
Pleasure to meet you, Louise. You know, you're just the person who might be able to provide the answer to a very difficult question.
What?
Is being saved from social embarrassment sufficient cause for a young lady to dine with a gentleman who finds her most attractive?
Get away from me. I mean it. Don't come any closer.
Sit down, Jimmy.
Whoa. I never thought I'd see the day when you turned chicken, Jimmy.
Jimmy, come on, put it down.
Warning you. Leave me be.
Just calm down, Jimmy. We ain't gonna hurt you. I just want to get a look at it, that's all.
I don't want to look at it.
Oh, come on, Jimmy. Don't be yellow.
Get away from me, Cody. So help me God, I'll knock you in the next week.
Get him, Mike. Hold it. Hold it, Mike.
Come on, Jimmy. Show me that tooth. Hold him. Yeah, just what I thought. She turned on you, son. Whole jaw's swollen. You ain't gonna pull it? Well, of course not. What with modern medical care, that tooth can be as good as new. Let him up, boys.
You mean you know a cure?
Expect I do. Ground pig's foot and clove. Put this around your neck, fix you right up. Oh.
What's insurance?
What's insurance? Well, it's funny, right now it doesn't seem too important. Let's see. Basically, insurance helps people pursue their dreams by reducing financial risk in the event of unforeseen circumstances.
How does it do all that?
Well, even if I could explain, I don't think I care to at the moment. More champagne?
No, thank you.
Actually, it's not as boring as it sounds. My company also insures some very valuable shipments. Gold, weapons, army payrolls, things like that. It's also my job to follow up and see that they arrive safely. In fact, I'm one of only a handful of people with access to the shipping schedules. There I go again, bragging. I'm sorry.
It's all right. I like it.
Well, I just get sick and tired of hearing myself talk. That's enough about me. What about you?
What about me?
Well, for starters, I know your first name's Louise. Now, what's your second?
Doesn't matter.
You are evasive. Oh, let's try another tack. Why would a beautiful young woman traveling alone check into a hotel in an out-of-the-way place like this?
Who said I was alone?
Aha, so have I to be on the lookout for an insanely jealous husband or fiancé?
Nope. I'm traveling with my mother. We have family in Sweetwater.
I see. Well, I hope she's not expecting you back too soon.
Who?
Your mother.
Oh, she's probably asleep by now. We had a long day.
Good.
No.
Well, you see, there's something you should learn about men in my line of business. We never take no for an answer.
Guess one more can't hurt.
That's the spirit. No, not like that. Like this. How do you like it?
It tickles my nose. gotta go.
Why? Why?
It's late and we're leaving early in the morning.
Well, I want to see you again.
I wish I could, but I can't.
Of course you can.
No. Really, you don't understand.
Try me.
I'm sorry. I gotta go. Really?
I couldn't help myself.
Good night.
Louise! I'll be seeing you again.
Going over there. Leaves me. Evening. Hello there.
We should just go in.
Miss me?
Five of them. They just hit us. Took all the ammunition we was carrying.
Shot Floyd for no damn reason, then ran off the team.
How bad is he?
Not good. I'm afraid to move him.
Sweetwater's closest. I'll send back the marshal. Here.
Why is he coming that way?
What happened, Lou? Fell asleep in the saddle?
Freight wagon was held up near Bitter Springs. Guard was shot. I rode into town to tell the marshal.
You done good. Go get washed up.
I'll get your horse.
Thanks.
That?
Nothing.
Come on, what are you hiding?
I'm not hiding nothing. That's none of your business.
I just want to see what you got. It looks pretty.
It's a dress. All right?
That's nice. Why'd you buy it?
I felt like it. Something wrong with that?
No. I just thought there might be a reason.
I'm a girl kid. That's reason enough.
Guess his best teaspoon don't see it. He might think you're kind of strange. Did you get it in Blue Creek? Are you all right, Lou?
Fine.
You could have fooled me.
I just don't like people asking a lot of questions and poking in my business, understand?
Sorry.
When do you think we'll hear, Teaspoon?
Any day now. Election was last week.
There's already rumors Lincoln won.
Mississippi and Alabama swore they'd leave the Union if he became president.
Think this means war?
Well, it's hard to say. Most people think the country will destroy itself if states start falling out. But like old Ben Franklin says, either we hang together or we'll all hang separately.
Well, war won't bother us none, not way out here.
Don't you believe it? War gets started like a prairie fire, spreads faster than the wind, destroying everything and everybody in its path. course, in the meantime, we still got work to do. Are you up, Cody?
Yes, sir.
After you boys finish lunch, why don't you help me with my chores back in town? You boys help me load up here, then you can go about your business. Jimmy, I'd keep sniffing that pouch if I was you, otherwise you'll end up in Dr. Luckett's chair over there.
The chair, good idea. I'll go with you, Jimmy.
Me too.
See, I don't see any need for that because the stuff you gave me I think is working out real well. Don't hardly hurt no more.
Well, I figured you'd be in today, Teaspoon.
I've got this list. I was hoping you could give me a hand.
All right. Well, let's see what we got this week. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. What's this? Looks like 50 pounds of cats.
I think that's oats.
Right, I'll be right back.
What's that?
Good for whooping cough, consumption, dysentery, asthma, toothache, colic, pink eye, and hives. Your hives acting up again, Jimmy?
Here's your oats. Now what's next?
Excuse me, sir. I was looking for the proprietor.
You found him.
Tyler DeWitt, Mutual Assurance Company of Chicago. We can do great things for you if you just give me a moment of your time.
Well, I'll be with you in a minute.
In fact, sir, I believe you might find it one of the most profitable.
I said I'll be with you in a minute.
Sir.
Sorry, Teaspoon, I just ran out of flour. How about some cornmeal instead?
Yeah.
Hey!
I didn't touch it.
Damn it! Why is it every time you kids come in here, there's always trouble?
Let's go! Get in there!
passenger got off at Bitter Creek.
Where's the payroll?
What payroll?
You don't really want to die for another man's gold, do you?
They knew he was carrying it, sure as Christmas. Thanks.
Did you get a look at any of them?
No, sir, and I didn't want to neither.
Sound like the same bunch that robbed the freight wagon.
Lou? Could you come in here for a minute?
Sure. Emma? You wanted to see me?
I want to try something. Come here. That's better. Got nice eyes.
Thanks.
Your face is real pretty, too. You shouldn't hide it the way you always do.
That's so.
Mm-hmm. You know, I've always liked you.
I have to go, Emma.
Why? What's the matter?
I have to go help Ike.
I'm just trying to tell you how attractive you are.
Now hold it, Emma.
I think you'd look a whole lot better in this. I'd love to see it on you.
I knew I shouldn't have bought this dress.
Well, why not? It's lovely. Besides, I knew a long time before I saw this poking out from your mattress.
How long?
Well, right from the first. But I admired your spunk, and I didn't see no reason why you shouldn't have the same chance as the boys.
I appreciate that, Emma. It hasn't been easy.
Well, I know that, and that's why I thought we should have this little talk. When I found that dress, it near broke my heart. I remember a while back at that dance, you're watching all those pretty girls in their fine clothes. Must have hurt real bad. But now you have another woman to talk to.
What about my job? The company will fire me.
Well, who's going to tell them? Anyway, you're one of the best riders we got.
And Teaspoon?
Oh, well, as long as he's in the dark, there's no law says we got to show him the light. Come here.
What are we doing here, Emma?
Is this some kind of birthday party?
Oh, it's not a birthday party. This here's a coming out party. I would like to introduce to you Miss Louise McLeod.
First one to laugh gets a punch in the nose.
Lula Bell. I wanted y'all to see how pretty she looks.
I didn't mess things up for you, Lou, did I?
She knew all along.
See? Being good on a horse doesn't mean a person's a boy.
Hey, but what about Teaspoon?
What about Mr. Spoon?
Well, it looks like we got ourselves a new bunkmate, fellas.
All I can say is you better watch yourself, kid.
Kid? Kid who?
Morning, Tompkins.
Mr. Tompkins?
Excuse me, sir. Reverend, I presume you must know most people who live around here.
Well, I hope so. Why?
Well, I'm looking for a certain young lady. Her name is Louise. Now, I only met her briefly in Blue Creek a few days ago. She has short, dark hair. I figured she might be a member of your congregation.
No, she doesn't sound familiar.
No, well, I see. Thank you. I'm sorry to have bothered you. Lou?
What happened in Blue Creek?
What?
You heard me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That fellow was in Tompkins' store yesterday. He's been asking all over town about you.
I didn't notice anyone.
Yes, you did. You about broke a leg trying to get out of there. Who is he?
I told you I don't know.
Stop lying.
Stay out of my business. I don't owe you nothing. I have a message from Mr. DeWitt. Make sure he gets it. It's very important.
I'll take care of it.
Louise.
Sorry I'm late.
I was getting worried. I thought you'd changed your mind.
I almost did.
You're a hard woman to find.
Why'd you come to Sweetwater, Tyler?
Promised I'd see you again. I always keep my word to a lady.
I can't. That's why I came here, to tell you to stop looking for me.
Why? Does your mother object? You shouldn't have lied to me, Louise.
I had to.
Why?
There's someone else we intend to marry.
You love him?
Of course.
No, you don't. You're just saying that because you think I'll believe you and then I'll go away. Well, you can't get rid of me that easy.
I don't want to see you, Tyler.
I don't believe you.
Stop it.
You're not getting married. You're just scared. Look, I warned you, and you feel the same way about me. If you didn't, you wouldn't be here.
I meant what I said.
We'll be seeing each other again.
Hang for what wore a hat like that?
You probably will, Charles. Where were you yesterday? I waited for you.
Forgot about it. Don't worry, I've got your cut.
Seems like you're forgetting a lot of things lately.
Something eating you.
I said no killing. You murdered 2 men.
They drew on us. What'd you expect me to do?
Think for a change. I'm giving you all the information. The shipments, the routes, the dates. The least you can do is to set it up so the guards don't have time to react.
It ain't that easy.
Oh, Mr. Child. We got 2 other jobs before we vacate this territory. There's a big bank shipment due. 25,000 in gold. Now, if you keep killing guards, we'll have the law all over us. I don't want trouble before we're finished. Do you understand?
All right, Tyler. We'll do it your way.
Good.
Louise, what is it?
I need to talk.
Come on in, I'll make us some tea.
No, I ain't gonna do it. You got no choice. You can't take me. These boots says don't come back till you get that tooth yanked. I won't. You keeping Mike awake. I won't. This ain't legal. Put me down.
It was nice, Emma. I've never been treated that way by a man before. It made me feel good, you know? Like a real lady.
Well, that's how it's supposed to be. How it sometimes is. And Lord knows you haven't been getting that around here.
But there was something else about him, something I don't know. Scary. The closer I got to him, the more I felt it. It frightened me the way he wanted me. But I liked it too.
Well, Lilibelle, some men in this world are takers.
And it sounds like he might be one of them.
How can I tell?
Experience.
I guess it's something every woman's got to figure out for herself.
I told him I wasn't going to see him again. I meant it, but now I don't know. What do you think?
I can't tell you what to do. That is something you have got to figure out for yourself.
What do you want?
I don't know, Emma. It's so damn confusing. I mean, I already feel guilty about the kid.
Well, don't. You didn't make no promises, and you did not do anything wrong. So, you put that notion right out of your head. You've been living here pretending to be something you're not, and there is no reason to feel guilty about feeling like a lady. You just make sure you're not making a mistake or hurting anybody. It's not easy growing up.
It's not easy not growing up either.
Good news, Mr. Hickok. I think we can save that little beauty.
You mean you're not gonna pull it?
Oh, no. We don't extract teeth anymore. Not like we used to. Modern dentistry has made great strides. What with the new scientific tools at our disposal, we can treat practically every problem by simply filling the affected area.
Well, this ain't gonna be so bad after all, is it? What's that?
This is the very latest in modern dental technology. We use it to clean the decayed area. Open wide.
It's gonna hurt?
Oh, not a bit. It's virtually painless.
You sure?
Positive. Now just sit back and relax.
All right. You do that again, I'll give you something else to fill.
Emma ain't gonna like this.
Any messages?
Mr. DeWitt?
That's right.
Marshal Sam Kane. I'd appreciate a word with you.
Yeah, well, I have heard of several holdups in the last month. That's my business.
Well, I'm told your company insured at least 2 of the shipments.
It is possible. I'd have to check the records.
Tell me something. Is there any way of knowing in advance when a valuable shipment's due?
Why would you want to know that?
Well, it seems that at least one gang's hitting all the big ones. If I could find out when one was coming in, I could arrange a little surprise for him.
Well, I'd like to help you, Marshal, but I just sell insurance. I don't have access to that kind of information. No one does. But perhaps you'd like to contact a head office in Chicago. They might make an exception.
I'm afraid I don't have time, Mr. DeWitt.
Thanks anyway.
Ain't nobody that smart.
This gang seems to be.
Well, it's a puzzlement how they know which shipment to rob.
What are you gonna do, Sam?
Well, I figure the only way we can catch them is by getting one step ahead of them.
How?
Well, by picking out the next big shipment and shadowing it. Me and my deputies could sure use your help.
Well, hell, you can always count on that, but how are you going to get the information?
Well, I've talked to just about every merchant in town. Now, Mr. Jenkins over at the bank, he's a little nervous about it, but he finally told me about this delivery from the mint. It's due tomorrow. $25,000 in gold. And with all these robberies lately, he'd have been crazy not to tell me. Anyways, I was hoping that insurance fella, DeWitt, could help me. But he tells me he ain't privy to any of the shipping schedules.
He told you that?
That's right. Was something wrong?
No. Come on, Bateman. Here!
Excuse me there, Buck. Isn't this supposed to be Lou's run?
Well, he asked me to take it for him. He said he had business in town. Was something wrong?
I'm not sure.
Damn it, Katie, hold still. I'm just trying to help. You think I feel like it?
Kid?
What is it, Emma?
I don't know, but I think Lou's in trouble.
off your gun belt and raise them. Real slow. Whoever you are, you just made a big mistake. Turn around. Louise.
Tyler, those are the shipping schedules you told me about?
It would appear that way.
You're the one behind those holdups all along.
Sometimes the truth comes out in strange ways.
Yeah.
Who are you, Louise? And why are you here? No games now.
I'm the same person you met in Blue Creek. Also ride for the Pony Express. You've been robbing the company I work for.
I see. You know, I liked you. I really did. Does the marshal know you're here? You're not going to tell me, are you? You afraid of me, Louise? I asked you a question. Are you afraid of me? That's what I told you before. I'll never take no for an answer. It's very clever. Now go back and get it. You'd be well advised telling me what you know. Yeah. One more time. Are they expecting us?
I hope so.
She hopes so.
She don't know nothing. I say we forget the whole thing.
You do? Well, let me get this straight, Mr. Childs. You're willing to walk away from $25,000 in gold?
It ain't worth dying for.
No.
No.
I see. Your opinion is duly noted. Zach?
I'm in.
Curtis? I'm with you. Vaughn?
Yeah.
Virgil?
Count me in.
Don't leave us yet, Louise. Please, please, Louise. That's very good. Now, Mr. Childs, I certainly wouldn't want you to continue as a member of our organization if you didn't fully believe in what we were doing. Actually, it is an interesting question. Is $25,000 in gold worth dying for?
No.
No?
No.
I think you're wrong. Now's the time for truth. Oh, good. You've got some fight left in you. Why aren't you afraid of me?
Should I be?
Sure. What are you trying to prove here?
Nothing. You're gonna kill me anyway. So go ahead. Get it over with.
This is the United States Marshal! Drop your weapons and put your hands behind your head! Look out! He's up there! Over there, over there!
Damn, he's got loose.
Kid, what the hell is there? Get down!
Right there.
You can't shoot me, Louise. You like me too much.
You're sick. Stay away from me. Don't be surprised. You had it coming. It's all right, kid. I'm okay.
Teach that damn tooth better than to mess with me, huh?
I'm surprised he didn't shoot it out.
I'm sorry, kid. I should have been honest with you.
I don't know. You needed something and I was blind to it. Won't happen again, I promise.
I owe you a lot.
You don't owe me nothing, Lou. Louise.
Yes, I do. I never realized how much till now.
Salt Lake City.
That's easy. Thank God. Slip into a hot bath and stay there for a week.
Yeah.
I want to buy me some candy.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna need some money for that.
Yeah. You have a way with children, Mr. Crandall. Are you a family man?
That's a privilege I haven't been afforded yet.
Hand me the canteen, sweetheart.
Here you go, Pop.
Thanks.
Everyone okay?
Mm-hmm. Yes, Pop.
Mr. Crandall keeping you kids entertained?
Yes.
See you at lunch.
Let's move them out.
You be careful now.
Let's move them. Move that lead wagon. Well, I sure do admire you folks.
Pulling everything you got. Coming west to a place where the world will leave you alone. Building a town out of nothing.
It wouldn't have been possible without you, Mr. Crandall. The agent in St. Joe said that we'd never find a guy this late in the season. Yeah, get along there, get!
Riders coming!
Who are they, Mr. Crandall?
Here they come. Get ready.
Check those wagons. Make sure we got them all. Okay, come on, get it loaded up. Let's move. Let's get out of here. Dandridge! Oh, God!
No, don't move. Don't move. I'll get you out of here. Don't worry. No, don't try to talk now. What? What?
Hidden under board.
No, I don't understand.
Take to church. Salt Lake.
Huh?
Please.
Yeah. Okay.
Is this it? This is dead?
How's he doing? I got back as soon as I could.
All I can say is he best stick to marshalling, because he sure ain't got a future in carpentry.
I don't know, kid. Just because Emma's got a bedroom window don't mean it has to open.
Well, it does if he wants to sneak in.
I heard that.
Sure is a strange way of courting.
I don't know. I think it's kind of sweet.
And so do I. And if any of you had an ounce of decency, you'd be up there helping him.
Emma, Sam said he could do the job better and faster by himself.
That's right, Emma. Besides, I don't know the first thing about windows.
That's right. If Jimmy wants a breath of fresh air, he just shoots a couple holes in the wall.
Emma, ain't they got any chores to do?
Matter of fact, there's a pile of manure right over there needs to be spread.
Oh, Emma.
Go on. And Sam, lunch will be ready in a minute.
What about the rest of us?
When you finish your work, now get.
Emma,
and you wash up before you go inside.
Lunch better be good.
Ow! Whoa!
Sam!
Somebody get a ladder!
We can't, Sam.
Why?
It's broke.
Lift yourself up! I can't!
Why?
Oh!
Lou, boys, bring that wagon in over here. Come on. Come on, hang on, Sam.
Come on, Sam. Time to take the plunge.
It's just manure.
I think I'll try climbing. Whoa! Ow! What the?
You leave the rake?
What?
I thought you...
Oh, Jesus.
Not.
Come out now, Sam. I know you're alive back there.
Throw me my pants, Emma.
Oh, goodness, it's not like I've never seen your legs before.
It ain't you I'm worried about.
Well, there ain't nobody else out here. Now, come on, I don't have all day.
Well, give me my pants.
Come and get them.
This isn't funny, Emma. Now give me my pants.
All right, if that's how you...
What was that?
Who's out there?
Here.
Somebody's out there, Emma.
So, I don't have nothing to be ashamed of. Do you?
No,
Jump! Well, you boys think you're funny, don't you? Well, you ain't. You ain't funny at all.
What can I do for you?
My name's Crandall. I'm expecting a delivery.
Where from?
Colorado City.
Yeah, not here yet. They've been having some trouble on that route. Shipment might be delayed a week or more.
I mean, that's what I told him.
Here you
He
go.
didn't want to listen. Afternoon, bartender. 2 sarsaparillas, please. Kid, take a look at that.
What?
That fella over there with the beaded buckskins.
So?
Kid, you ain't got no sense of style. They got Sioux markings on them. The only way to get buckskins like that is to take them off a brave. Come on, let's go talk to him.
I don't know. Don't look like he wants something.
Mind if I join you, mister? Name's Bill Cody. I was, noticing your buckskins. Sioux, ain't they? The reason I asked is, well, I'm interested in that sort of thing.
You enjoy killing Indians?
Well, no. Just learning about them.
Good.
Here you go.
There's a lot of killing out there. There's too much killing.
You look like you've seen a lot out there, mister.
I've seen things no one ever seen. Things no one ever should. Here. That's for you.
Buy you one.
I'm telling you, it's kind of strange.
Bet he got some stories to tell, though.
Ike, look.
Here, Lou.
Emma?
This man you met, what'd he look like?
Drunk. About as tall as me. Hair about the color of the kids. Scraggy beard. Wearing some real nice Sioux buckskins. Looked like he'd been to hell and back.
I ain't so sure he ever made it back.
Excuse me.
What's wrong with her?
You all right, Emma?
Just need some fresh air is all.
That story of Cody seemed to bother you some.
Reminded me of someone I used to know.
Don't seem like happy memories.
It's all right. They're past.
Okay.
Emma? You know, you look as pretty as the day we met.
What do you want, Evan?
Not even a hello.
You got no right coming back here.
Hey, kid, ain't that the same guy we met yesterday?
Same clothes, anyway.
Howdy. Aren't you going to introduce me?
Boys, this here's Evan Crandall. He's my husband.
You got 30 seconds to get off this land.
Jimmy,
I ain't here to cause trouble.
don't worry. There ain't gonna be any.
But Emma,
You boys go on back to work. You hear?
I ain't leaving you here with him.
I'm not gonna ask you again. I'm all right.
Come on, Jimmy. Kind of strange, Emma never telling us she was married.
Guess you didn't think it was any of our business.
That sure ain't reason enough to get into a fight.
That's right. Maybe he's just passing through.
What if he's not? What if he's here to stay?
Whatever he's doing here is Emma's business, not ours.
Yeah, give him a chance, Jimmy. Maybe he ain't so bad.
No? Emma's baby died on account of him.
Emma had a baby?
Baby wasn't more than a month old when he came down with the pox. Emma got it too. Crandall took to drinking and finally just ran out and left him to die. Emma had to bury her own baby.
How come you know all this?
She told me. Time we went to Fort Reunion. I figured if she wanted the rest of you to know, she'd have said so.
I wonder why he came back.
You made a fine home for yourself here, Emma. You should be proud. I remember the first time we saw this place. Wasn't much to it then. Just a few old trees and a shack and that foul-smelling watering hole, remember? Well, that didn't stop us, no, sir. No, we went right ahead and built this house and made ourselves a home. We did have some good times, didn't we? God, how I loved you.
Are you here, Evan?
That's my Emma, always to the point.
I'm not your Emma anymore.
Now, I guess I can't blame you for hating me.
I did. I grew weary of it.
Well, good. That's good. It's good to see you standing up on your own.
I asked you before, why are you here?
I need a roof over my head, Emma, just for a little while.
Why?
Well, I ran into some hard times. I need to get back on my feet. I didn't have any other place to go.
You can't stay here.
Oh, Emma, please don't make me beg. I remember a time when you needed the same and I didn't say no.
You got no shame bringing that up.
I'm desperate, Emma.
Somebody's coming.
Hold your fire, it's Sutro. Howdy, Sutro.
Hey, boss. Step down, have a cup.
Gentlemen, I just came back from Salt Lake. I heard about some rich settlers who were bushwhacked just before they crossed the Wasatch. There were no survivors. No one's got a clue as to who did it. I found out something else, too. Seems they had a chest hidden in one of those wagons worth more than all the rest of this stuff put together.
What about Meeks, Crandall, and Worrell?
There were 2 dead bodies unclaimed by the settlers. From the description of the undertaker, they sound like Meeks and Worrell. Mr. Taylor, have you any idea as to where our intrepid guide might have run off to?
One time he was drunk. I think he said something once about having roots in a little place called Sweetwater.
Thank you, Mr. Comstock. Why don't you ride ahead, look into it. You others, get some rest. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
Well, I guess I owe you all an explanation.
You don't owe us nothing, Emma.
Yes, I do. Your family. You all know who Mr. Crandall is. Well, he's asked me for some help, and I've agreed to let him stay on.
Emma.
Until he moves on to St. Joe. He'll be here for 3 weeks, and I expect you to treat him with the same respect due any guest.
Whatever you want, Emma, that's what it's gonna be. Isn't it, boys? I says, isn't it, boys?
Oh, well, I haven't sat down to a meal smell this good in a long time.
Thank you.
Lost my appetite. May be excused.
No, you may not.
Let him go, Emma.
I ain't asking you.
Jimmy, didn't you hear a word I said?
I'm sorry. Something making me sick to my stomach.
Sam, it was 10 years ago. It doesn't have anything to do with you and me.
You should have told me, Emma.
You know how I feel about you.
I thought I did. But now you're letting a man you say you don't love anymore, a man who walked out on you in the first place, move back in again. Why?
Because he needs me. Sam, it doesn't have anything to do with you and me. I swear.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm just jealous, but I'm having a hard time accepting all of this.
Maybe I was wrong coming to you.
Oh, Emma, please, throw him out.
I can't, Sam. I owe him.
He walked out on you when you needed him most.
He saved me.
From what?
Myself. I did a lot of things when I was younger. Things I'm not proud of. Evan was the first man who saw something in me. He pulled me out. He loved me for who I was. Helped make me who I am. I can't turn my back on him now. Can't you understand that?
I don't know, Emma. I don't know.
See you ever move?
Seems to move just fine when food's being served.
You know, I don't understand what Emma ever saw in a man like that.
People change, Jimmy. Sometimes for the better.
Sometimes for the worst. You're getting that too flat, put it on its edge.
Well, at least we know there's hope for somebody like you, Jimmy. Jimmy.
Something I can do for you?
Yeah, you can start by getting out of my sight.
You know, I just can't figure you.
Well, that suits me fine, because I've had a belly full of you. What'd you come back for, anyway? Ain't you caused Emma enough pain?
Yes. Yes, I have, and I'm sorry for it. I'm more sorry than you could ever know, but that doesn't give you the right to pass judgment. You don't know anything about me.
I know more than I need to, Mr. Crandall.
Well, then you are a very unusual man, Mr. Hickok. Look, I'm not the man I used to be, but I've been through a lot. All I'm asking for is a place to rest and heal up and make a new start. Now, if that's too much to ask, then I'll move on. Otherwise, I'm going into town to pick up the rest of my things. I'll be checking out.
Mr. Crandall, a man came by looking for you today. He didn't mention his name, but I believe he's waiting for you up in your room.
Thanks.
Welcome.
You ought to grow your beard back. Gives you character.
How did you find me?
You got a bad habit of spilling your guts to bartenders.
Look, I'm out. I can't do this anymore.
Tell that to Sutro. Maybe you'll have as much fun charming him as you did those people you set up for us. You don't have the guts.
I'm going to ask you one more time. What was Marcus Comstock doing in your room?
I told you I don't know.
You're lying.
Well, have it your way.
Look, the man's a stone killer, and you want me to believe you got the jump on him?
You'd rather it was the other way, Marshal?
You got no right accusing him like this.
Look, I'm doing my job, Emma. I got a right to do it as I see fit.
And just make sure that's all you're doing.
I don't know, Marshal. From where I'm sitting, you ought to be thanking me.
Yeah, for what?
Getting rid of a known killer.
I'm getting real tired of this. Now I want to know what's going on here.
Sam!
Get out of here, Crandall. Get out of here before I do something I regret.
You coming with me, Emma?
I'll be right there.
I'm sorry to cause you so much trouble, Marshal.
Proud of yourself?
No. But I don't think his story holds water, Emma.
Just make sure you press him for the right reasons.
This has got nothing to do with you.
Yeah. You sell that someplace else, Sam Kane, 'cause I ain't buying.
Come on, I'm in a hurry here.
Sorry, sir. Oh, it's you.
Yeah, and I'm still waiting for that delivery from Colorado City, so any word?
Got notification of a shipment tomorrow afternoon.
What time?
Well, last I checked, afternoon usually comes between morning and night.
Look, the minute that it gets here, you send me word out to Emma Shannon's place. You know where that is?
That crate must be mighty important.
Just do it.
Any word on our friend, Mr. Crandall?
Nothing. Is everybody back yet?
Everyone except Comstock.
Should have been back yesterday.
I suppose we should be grateful. His absence can only mean one thing. This way, gentlemen.
You asked for Comstock's personal effects.
Yeah, thanks.
Will you be needing any further services, Marshal?
Nope, as far as I'm concerned, you can dig a hole and drop him in.
What do you got?
Flesh.
Damn. Wait, don't you think I know when I'm being cheated? Huh? You just slide my winnings on over here real easy. Now you better hurry up now because I might lose patience and blow your damn head off. No, you think I won't? You think I won't? I will.
Simmer down, mister. Nobody's cheating nobody.
What's going on here?
Marshal. Well, there's nothing going on that I can't handle.
Well, put the gun down. Now! Thank you. What happened here, Josh?
Man's crazy. Beat his straight with a flesh. Next thing you know, he's pulling that thing.
Game's over, Crandall. Come on, it's time to go home.
Take your hands off me. This man is sweet on my wife.
It's time to go. He was cheating at cards.
Oh, so you decided to beat him up?
Well, if I didn't, he'd have been killed for sure. But damn it, Emma, how long are you going to keep defending him?
I don't think we'll be needing any more of your help.
I'm sure you're taking your anger out on the right man.
Just help me up with him, Mr. Spoon.
Rider coming!
Emma?
Guess you two got something to talk about.
I don't think there's any way I can ever make up for all the pain I caused you. This may be the only way I got left of saying how sorry I am.
What is it?
Well, you just go ahead, open it up, take a look.
It's a deed to the property.
I know.
Yeah, and I know how much was owed on it. Where'd you get that kind of money?
No, I had some put away. See, got your name on it. We used to be happy, didn't we?
You know we were.
Lord, I'll never forget the first time I saw you. I got a chill from my head to my toes.
Yeah. You're something to look at yourself.
Emma, please. I still love you.
Things change, Evan. What we had died a long time ago.
No, I don't think so. I see the way you look at me.
You see what you want to see. I want you out of Sweetwater in 2 days.
Emma? Sam thinks Crandall's into something real bad. He might have had something to do with that wagon train massacre in Utah.
Evan, you wouldn't do that.
Well, I hope you're right. I wouldn't count on it, Emma. Here.
Jimmy told me what you're doing, and I want you to stop. Evan wouldn't do that. He couldn't.
What are you afraid of anyway? Come on, tell me, what are you hiding from me?
Why are you doing this?
Emma, they butchered 4 families. They stripped them like vultures of everything they had. Gold, silver, jewelry, everything.
You let go of me. You got no right.
It's the truth, you gotta face it. You're scared he's gonna turn out to be the kind of man you know he is, aren't you? Well, if he was a part of something like that, Emma, I can't turn my back on him.
Evan couldn't kill anybody. He doesn't have it in him.
I'm sorry.
You keep this up, Sam, and you're gonna rip a split between us you can't repair.
Well, if you don't believe in me, then what we got ain't worth having.
I don't know anybody anything. Ain't nobody ever gonna leave.
I'd never leave you, Emma. I'd never leave you.
No. When I walked out of here today, you didn't come after me. You had to think. Goodbye, Sam.
Emma! Emma, wait!
Something I can do for you, Marshal? Anybody come in here the last few days selling jewelry? Could be. Why? I ain't got time for this. Now you got 10 seconds to come straight with me. That new fella sold it to me. You know, the one that's been hanging around down at Emma's place. But he sure wasn't much of a businessman. Hell, I'd have paid him twice what he was asking.
Thanks, Mr. Tompkins.
Yeah.
I gotta pick up Crandall.
Now, you boys stick around now. There's plenty more where that came from.
Marshal? Oh, Sam's got it.
Afternoon, Marshal. You know where I can find a man by the name of Crandall?
Yeah, if you're looking to cause trouble, you've come to the wrong town.
I wouldn't worry about that. We're not here to cause it. We're here to clear it up. Excuse me, Marshal.
Damn it, you used me. Sam was right about you all along.
No,
I went to the bank. They told me that you paid off the mortgage in silver and jewelry. Jewelry that you stole. What'd you sell him, huh? You sell him a stolen ring? A necklace you got off a dead woman's body?
No, I was going to deliver it to the church. Honest, I only took a...
Stop lying!
I got to get out of here, and if you were smart, you'd do the same.
Wait. Get down off of that buckboard!
You couldn't shoot me. I could. I'd listen to the lady if I was you.
Here comes Sam!
I'm sorry, Emma.
I'm sorry too, Sam. Get down. Now.
Buck, take a look and see what's in that crate.
I got nothing to say.
Sam, look at this.
Those were innocent people, Evan. They trusted you.
What do you want me to say? That it was my fault? Hell, it was just supposed to be a robbery. Nobody was supposed to get killed. I couldn't stop it. So I got away with this.
Like hell you did. There's 10 men coming after you.
And it don't look like it's gonna take them too long.
Damn you. You brought them here.
Why don't we just give them Crandall? That's what they want.
Why don't you just do like the boy says? Doesn't matter anymore.
We can't just do that, Sam.
Emma, those men are killers. And if I let them go now, I can get some men later and track them down. Otherwise, I can't guarantee your safety.
Don't look like you could do that anyway.
Hell, the way I see it, there's 10 of us and there's 10 of them.
Sounds like a fair fight to me.
Cody, kid,
we're gonna need some rifles.
All right, get that wagon out of here. Buff, you and Hickok get the barn. Lou, you come with me. We'll set up a bear trap. Maybe we can catch them in it. Come on, get inside. Let's block the door. There, that'll do.
Here they come.
Taylor, take your men, go check the bunkhouse and the barn. Clean it out. Don't leave anybody alive. Remember what the bartender said. Crandall's here. Let's go. Al, take Wacky. Go on foot over to that wagon over there. Keep him pinned down in the house. We're gonna go in after Crandall.
The way they're moving, their leader must be an army man.
Wait here, Mr. Go signal! kid.
Crandall! You come out now, nobody gets hurt.
Nobody's going anywhere!
Well, that you, Marshal? Yeah, you got one thing right. Nobody's going anywhere. At least alive. Now, surely, Crandall's not worth dying for, is he?
He's up there! Now over there! Get the other side!
All right, Sandy, either they'll kill you or we will, Crandall. Take a choice.
I got some covering fire! I'm going in after Crandall! Let's get it! They got Taylor! There! What we do?
Got him pinned down. Let's take him. Over there, throw the end of the wagon.
Emma!
Evan.
Oh, darling. I didn't think it was going to be like this. This isn't how it was in my dreams.
It's all right. Everything's gonna be fine.
No. Dying ain't so bad. It's the first time since I left you. I don't feel any pain.
Everybody all right?
Looks like we got some fixing to do.